What Elon Musk has done in 130 days in Doge. Real-time budget savings $4 billion per day. Exposing and stopping government waste, the 800-mailer survey scandal. Retiring the 1950s filing cabinet system for federal retirement contained 400 million paper documents. Modernizing Social Security systems. And more. Official appointment. Elon Musk was appointed as a special government employee, SGE, under the Doge Initiative, a task force within the U.S. federal government formed to target systemic waste fraud and inefficiency. Doge stands for the Department of Government Efficiency. Though unofficially named, it functions as a coalition of elite private sector leaders, engineers, entrepreneurs, financial experts temporarily embedded into U.S. agencies to 1. Identify and eliminate waste. 2. Expose fraud. 3. Modernize legacy systems. 4. Increase government transparency. 5. Reduce federal spending without cutting essential services. This public-private hybrid model, led by Musk and supported by top figures from SpaceX, Airbnb, Morgan Stanley, and others, is aimed at revamping the machinery of the U.S. federal government. Doge is actively cutting federal waste and fraud in real time, not through white papers or reports, but daily cost-saving actions. The goal is $1 trillion in savings within the 130-day mission. So far, they report success in achieving the 4 billion day target. Exposing and stopping government waste. The 800-mailer survey scandal. One standout example. A simple 10-question survey, typically a $10,000 job via SurveyMonkey, was billed to the government for $830 million. The Doge team shut down this contract and publicly exposed it on their website. This event underscores Musk's primary critique. It's mind-blowing. Waste of $1 billion or more is routine. Retiring the 1950s filing cabinet system for federal retirement. A shocking discovery. Federal retirement records are still stored in a literal cave in Pennsylvania. This mine holds 22,000 FE stacked 10-high housing 400 million paper documents. Doge digitized this process and is rolling out a new system that can process retirement claims in days instead of months. Musk and team committed to ending a 70-year-old system and modernizing the Office of Personnel Management. Modernizing Social Security systems. Found that many Social Security systems are over 50 years old and extremely vulnerable to fraud. Doge engineers discovered 40% of incoming phone calls to Social Security are fraud attempts to change direct deposit info. Millions of alive records are false. 15 to 20 million fraudulent SSNs are still active. The team is building automated cross-check systems to detect death records' real identity and suspicious activity. Musk personally emphasized, our work ensures more people receive their benefits, not fewer. Data reconciliation between agencies. One of the most critical upgrades connecting siloed government databases. Example: SBA Small Business Administration issued $300+ million in loans to children, including one to a 9-month-old baby. Why? Because SBA and Social Security systems didn't share data. Doge is now enforcing cross-agency validation checks, preventing misuse across agencies like SBA, IRS, HUD, SSA, Medicare. Revamping Medicare and NIH funding systems. Focus: redirect more money to actual scientists and away from bureaucratic inefficiencies. Current NIH grants. Only 60% of the grant reaches researchers. 40% plus is taken by university overhead. New proposal: let researchers keep up to 85% of funds. Doge is also consolidating 27 NIH centers and 700+ unlinked IT systems. These systems do not talk to each other, an issue that delays cures and innovations. Cutting government-issued credit cards in half. Identified the U.S. federal government had 4.6 million active credit cards for 2.3 million employees. Doge slashed this number to 2.3 million cards, matching actual personnel, cutting abuse and duplication. Working toward better tracking, reporting, and elimination of unnecessary spending through cards. Eliminating duplication and overstaffing. Examples of duplication: 40 communication offices within the HHS alone, 27 CIOs at NIH, many non-technical. IRS had 1,400 staff dedicated to just issuing laptops and phones enough to reissue hardware 12 times per year to every employee. Doge's approach: identify redundancies, offer voluntary separation or retirement, maintain compassion and dignity, only 0.15% terminations so far, payment verification reform at the U.S. Treasury. Prior to Doge, all federal disbursements came from a single Treasury account once holding 800B. Payments lacked. Purpose codes. Named contact persons. Auditable records. Doge is installing. Public company level financial controls. Audit traceable payment standards. Executive order signed to protect America's bank account. Previously, the government could not pass an audit. The team is on track to change that. Full transparency via public posting of contracts. All findings, red-flagged contracts, and fraud discoveries are posted publicly on doge.gov and the dog handle on X, formerly Twitter. Enables citizens, journalists, and watchdogs to follow along and hold agencies accountable. Countering misconceptions and reassuring the public. Critics claim Doge cuts target Social Security, Medicare, and other entitlements. Musk and the team assert the opposite. Fraud reduction increases benefits for legitimate users. Systems are not being gutted, they are being made more robust and resistant to attack. Long-term solvency is the true aim. Public service and patriotic duty. Many Doge team members left high-paying jobs, startups, or board roles to serve pro bono. Several cite the national debt crisis and the burden on their children as the primary motivation. Musk called this mission essential and likened it to stopping the ship of America from sinking. Musk likens this mission to doing painful homework for America, but homework that must be done. He said the biggest challenge is the lack of system integration. The databases don't talk to each other. That's the single largest source of fraud. Despite partisan attacks, he continues to work with members of both parties, saying most criticism ignores the specific proven cost savings. Musk remains committed to his core philosophy. Measure twice, cut once. Correct mistakes quickly. Operate with full transparency. Even if Doge ends after Musk's 130-day appointment, many of the systems and reforms they've implemented will be self-sustaining, auditable in public, replicable by future administrations. If successful, Doge may serve as a blueprint for future public-private reform models, where entrepreneurs and technologists take temporary roles to fix, not politicize, the machinery of government.